is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Game number 3 of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yankees have won the first 2 games of the series, so they're looking for a 3-game sweep here today.
Yeah, they played great in this series so far, Matty, really taking it to their division rival, and a chance to absolutely bury them here today. It's always fun to sweep a series, especially in front of the home fans, so we'll see if they come out and finish the job in this one.
Whitey Ford will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Talk about impressive. How about an ERA under 2 last season for this guy? If he continues to pitch like that this year, he's going to put himself near the top echelon of pitchers. Not going to be an easy thing to do, but we'll see how he starts out in this one.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
At the plate now, John Olerud. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dilo, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Batting third, the catcher, Matt Meyer.
Standing in now, Matt Meyer hit in the air to straightaway center. Mantle's on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 15, Sean Green.
Stepping in for the Jays, Sean Green comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Garrett, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Julian Merriweather gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now into the box is Mickey Mantle. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home. This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. A ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Mantle on at first. Nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Green waits on it. 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig. And misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Tino Martinez. And there's ball 2 now. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Joe Carter. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. No score here as we play inning number 2. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to him. Barehanded for one to Garrett. And the double play ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Next for New York, Jorge Posada, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Bottom of the second here with no score. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that brings in George Springer. The 1-1 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 9th, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Next to bat for Toronto, Marcus Semien. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Third inning, no score to this point. Slider, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Paul Molitor. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mickey Mantle. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Hit hard down the line. Molitor scoops it up on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, John Olerud.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Urshela in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that will segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Up next, Matt Meyer flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Posada is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Sean Green.
And now Sean Green. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. Green leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On the ground to the right side, reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Lou Gehrig. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Alfonso Soriano. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
If you take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate now, Tino Martinez, and he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Now at the plate is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Stepping up is Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Here now the 2-2. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Next up, Bo Bichette. The 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. He is out.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive base hit. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make. In now, Marcus Semien. Down the left field line and deep. Stanton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Throwing to second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double. Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Posada leads off second with nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Mickey Mantle. Count still full, 3-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Tyler Chatwood comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are two on here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Gio Urshela hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 3-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First and second now, one man out. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Alfonso Soriano. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 down, runners at first and second. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Tino Martinez would be next. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Full count still. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Tino Martinez. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 2-0. So stepping in is Paul Molitor. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the sixth. The 1-1 home. A sinker that misses for a ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground is short. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Into the box now, John Olerud. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate, Matt Meyer. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Got him. Now to the plate here is Jorge Posada. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Two and two now with two away and the base is empty.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
2 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Bichette ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 2, the Jays nothing. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Sean Green. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Joe Carter. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. The Blue Jays go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Joel Paez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 54, Joel Paez.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 2-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Simeon's there. And that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in Mickey Mantle. Opposite field to left. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, taken in by Simeon. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to begin the eighth, and into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. The 1-1 home. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon. And as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a one-run lead. Goose Gossage will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
54, Goose Gossage.
Stepping in now, George Springer. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing and is down 1-2. The Yanks leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep the team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
In now, Marcus Semien. 2-1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
1 out, nobody on. Ball. 3-1 now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gehrig into foul territory, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Taken high and deep to right. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Muller.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Paul Molitor. He bounced out last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Number 58 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 58.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Lou Gehrig. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. So now to the plate, Alfonso Soriano. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Gehrig gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. So a full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Green is there, 1 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up Tino Martinez. Now the 3-2 pitch. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge towards second. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's now 4-1 New York. Mariano Rivera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
Set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes the first baseman, John Olerud.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here comes the 1-2. picked him up. Urshela has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Matt Meyer.
Now to the plate, Matt Meyer. He flew out in his last debut. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Sean Green. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Here it comes. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he fouls this one off. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Still even at 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he gets the punch out as the Yankees break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Whitey Ford gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Julian Merriweather was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Mariano Rivera hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.